Hello, Los Angeles Dodgers fans. We've got fresh, exclusive videos and the latest updates just for you. Before we dive in, make sure to join our channel and hit that like button. This is the best way to stay on top of all the breaking news. The Los Angeles Dodgers are at a crucial crossroads as the Major League Baseball trade deadline looms, with the final day to make significant roster moves quickly approaching each year. The Dodgers are among the most active teams during this period, always looking to strengthen key areas and address weaknesses before the stretch run. This season, their primary focus remains on bolstering their bullpen, a part of the roster that has been stretched thin, battered by injuries, and underperforming in critical moments. The group of relievers has become a point of concern, with a combination of fatigue and injuries forcing the front office to intensify their search for a dependable high-leverage arm who can help turn close games into wins. The injury bug has hit the Dodgers bullpen hard. Tanner Scott is the latest reliever to be placed on the injured list, joining an unfortunate list that includes Michael Kopech, Brusdar Graterol, and Evan Phillips, who is sidelined for the remainder of the season following Tommy John surgery. Blake Trinan was also part of this injured group, but he was recently activated, bringing some relief to the team's beleaguered relief corps. With so many key arms unavailable, the pressure has mounted on the remaining relievers, many of whom have had to pitch in high-pressure situations without the usual support. This overuse has contributed to a cycle of underperformance and injuries, making it clear that the Dodgers need to add bullpen depth immediately if they want to maintain their competitiveness. Offensively, the Dodgers have struggled as well, with a collective slump that has persisted since early July. Since the 4th of that month, the team has gone through a rough patch, winning just 5 games while dropping 13. This downturn has raised questions about whether the lineup itself requires changes, or if the struggles are just a temporary phase that players with proven track records will eventually overcome. The offense is a vital component for any team chasing a championship, and when a traditionally powerful lineup hits a rough patch, it creates unease among fans and analysts alike. Despite the current offensive struggles, Dodgers manager Dave Roberts remains confident that many of his key hitters will rebound as the second half of the season unfolds. Roberts especially points to players like Freeman and Mookie Betts, both of whom have enjoyed prestigious careers and demonstrated their ability to perform at a high level consistently. He believes that these established veterans still have plenty to offer and that their recent downturns are more a matter of timing and adjustments, rather than a sign of permanent decline. Roberts' approach is to trust in the process and give these players the opportunity to work through their slumps, rather than making drastic changes to the lineup just yet. Roberts has also emphasized that some of the offensive struggles stem from the fact that the team has integrated several new players acquired through trades, who themselves are working to find their rhythm in a new environment. In essence, the manager views these recently added hitters as trade pickups that need time to gel and regain their confidence, rather than scrambling to find immediate solutions through additional position player acquisitions. Roberts and the front office are prioritizing improvements to the pitching staff, particularly the bullpen, where the need is more urgent. On the pitching front, the focus is clear. The Dodgers are aiming to acquire seasoned veterans who can bring stability and experience to the relief corps. The current group has very few arms with proven track records of success in high-pressure situations, which has exposed the team to unnecessary risk late in games. Roberts and the front office are actively pursuing players who can handle the toughest matchups, especially those capable of neutralizing right-handed hitters, an area where the Dodgers have struggled. The goal is to add quality arms regardless of whether they are relievers or position players. But given the current state of the roster, the priority remains on fortifying the bullpen. Freeman has shown encouraging signs of turning things around recently, fueled by a minor mechanical tweak inspired by a photo of his batting stance from last year's World Series. This small adjustment has helped Freeman regain some feel and timing at the plate, which is crucial for a player of his caliber. His improved performance has been a bright spot for the Dodgers during an otherwise difficult defensive stretch. On the other hand, Mookie Betts continues to face challenges at the plate. The Dodgers have moved Betts to the leadoff spot in an attempt to spark a turnaround in his game, hoping that a change in role might help him find his rhythm again. However, his struggles persist, and the pressure mounts for him to produce, given his status as one of the team's most important players. Even with Roberts expressing confidence in the current group of position players, the team is reportedly exploring options to bring in an outfielder who can provide additional depth and offensive firepower. The search reflects a recognition that while there is faith in the existing roster, adding reinforcements could be vital to sustaining a deep playoff run defensively. The Dodgers have also been less than stellar recently. The team has committed multiple errors in several games, including some puzzling miscues during their series in Boston. These lapses have contributed to frustration within the team, particularly for veteran pitcher Clayton Kershaw, who has openly expressed his disappointment with the lack of focus and execution in the field. Manager Dave Roberts has echoed these concerns, questioning his squad's attention to detail and overall mindset during this stretch. Adding to the complexity of the Dodgers' mid-season story is the ongoing investigation into one of their potential trade targets, Cleveland Guardians all-star closer Emmanuel Clays. Clays has been placed on non-disciplinary paid leave amid Major League Baseball's probe into sports betting violations. This development has effectively removed Clays from trade consideration as the deadline approaches, forcing the Dodgers and other teams to look elsewhere for bullpen reinforcements. Clays, a dominant reliever who made 3 consecutive All-Star appearances from 2022 through 2024, and finished 3rd in Cy Young voting last year after posting an astonishing earned run average of 0.61 over 7 of 4 in 1/3 innings, had been among the top candidates available at the trade deadline. This season, Clays' earned run average stands at 3.23 through 47 and 1/3 innings, still a strong performance by any measure. The Guardians have stated that Clays' leave is non-disciplinary and that the investigation is ongoing, with no further comments permitted as the league continues its confidential process. Clays is the second pitcher from Cleveland to be placed on leave during this investigation, following right-handed pitcher Luis Ortiz, who was sidelined earlier in July for the Dodgers. The sudden unavailability of a player like Clays represents a setback in their plans to address bullpen weaknesses through trade. It also underscores the unpredictable nature of the trade deadline, where off-field issues can dramatically alter the landscape. In the final days of roster construction, as the clock ticks down, the Dodgers are left balancing confidence in their existing players' ability to bounce back with the urgency of securing reinforcements where they are most needed. The blend of veteran leadership, mechanical adjustments, and a clear front office strategy focused on pitching upgrades shapes the team's approach heading into the final stretch of the season. So as the Dodgers move into the final stretch of July, all eyes are locked on the decisions they'll make in the coming hours. The front office, led by experienced decision-makers who have consistently built competitive rosters, is under the microscope once again, and while the fans are demanding action, especially after a stretch of frustrating losses and uninspired performances, the internal belief within the organization is that the core of this team is still good enough, if not elite, to contend. That belief is what's driving the strategy of betting on comebacks, not just from the injured arms, but also from the slumping bats that haven't lived up to expectations over the last few weeks. And make no mistake, the pressure is mounting. The Dodgers are not a team that rebuilds or resets midway through the year. They don't settle for mediocrity. This is an organization built on the expectation of deep playoff runs, high-caliber baseball, and championship banners. When those standards aren't met, every flaw becomes amplified. Every error, every missed opportunity at the plate, every bullpen meltdown is put under the harshest spotlight. That's the weight of wearing the Dodgers uniform, and it's also what fuels the urgency to fix what's broken without overreacting to short-term slumps. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. In a shocking turn of events that has sent ripples throughout the baseball world, whispers are swirling around the potential departure of Freddie Freeman from the Los Angeles Dodgers. The star first baseman, who has been a cornerstone for the Dodgers, reportedly stunned fans and insiders alike with news that he may be leaving the team, though no official confirmation has been made. Sources close to the player hint at a possible exit that could reshape the Dodgers roster and impact the landscape of Major League Baseball. Freeman's tenure with the Dodgers has been marked by consistent excellence, leadership, and clutch performances that have often propelled the team to victory. His combination of power, precision hitting, and veteran savvy has made him a fan favorite and a vital cog in the Dodgers lineup. The rumors of his departure, therefore, have ignited intense speculation about what could have triggered such A move? Is it a matter of contract disputes, a desire for a new challenge, or perhaps strategic decisions by the Dodgers front office? The baseball community is buzzing with theories. The timing of this potential exit is particularly intriguing, coming at a moment when the Dodgers are gearing up for a competitive stretch in the season. Losing a player of Freeman's caliber could create a significant void, both offensively and defensively. The question on everyone's lips is, where might Freeman land next? Several teams with playoff aspiration are rumored to be eyeing the first baseman, eager to bolster their lineups with his proven talent, adding fuel to the fire. Insiders suggest that talks may already be underway with other franchises, and Freeman's camp could be exploring options that align better with his career goals or personal preferences. If true, this could mark the beginning of a major shuffle in the league's player market. Meanwhile, Dodgers fans are left grappling with the possibility of bidding farewell to one of their most reliable stars. While the Dodgers organization has remained tight-lipped, the buzz won't die down anytime soon. Analysts are weighing the potential impacts and speculating on how the Dodgers might fill the gap. If Freeman's departure becomes official, could this lead to a blockbuster trade? Or might the team promote emerging talents from within? The speculation is as intense as the buzz itself. For now, Freeman's future with the Dodgers remains shrouded in mystery. But one thing is certain: if the rumors prove true, the baseball world is in for a dramatic shakeup. Fans, pundits, and players alike are watching closely, eager to see how this unexpected saga will unfold. The coming days and weeks promise to be filled with excitement, uncertainty, and perhaps one of the most surprising stories of the season. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.